this is Daisy Margaret. In today's video, we are going to discuss about Class 8, Unit 5, Electricity, Part 2. In the last class, we discussed about the charges, atom, the transfer of charges, transfer by friction, transfer by conduction, and transfer by induction. In today's video, the topics to be discussed are flow of charges, electroscope, gold leaf electroscope. Flow of charges. Consider we are taking two metallic spheres. So one have more negative charge, that is excess of electrons, and the other has the deficiency of electrons, that is it has more positive charge. So when you connect both of them with the help of the wire, the excess electrons from the negatively charged sphere will start flowing towards the positively charged sphere. So here the flow continues till the number of electrons in both the sphere is equal. So here the positively charged sphere is called as the higher potential, and the negatively charged sphere, it is said to be lower potential. So when you connect both of them with the help of a metallic wire, excess electrons from the negatively charged sphere will start flowing towards the positively charged sphere. This flow continues till the number of electrons in both the sphere is equal. So here the positively charged is said to be higher potential and the negatively charged is said to be at lower potential. So what is the positively charged sphere is called as, it is said to be in higher potential. What is the negatively charged sphere is said to be, it is said to be lower potential. So we very well know that electrons, they will always flow from lower potential to higher potential. This is called as electric current. Okay, this is known as electric current. The electrons flows from lower potential to higher potential, that is the flow of electrons is known as electric current. Now the difference between these potentials is known as potential difference, commonly known as voltage. So the potential, the lower potential and higher potential, the difference between these two potentials is known as potential difference. It is commonly called as voltage. What is the potential difference is commonly called as, it is commonly called as voltage. Before the discovery of electrons, it was considered that electric current is due to the flow of positive charges. Flow of positive charge is called conventional current. Conventional current flows from higher potential to lower potential. So what is said here, before the discovery of electrons, it was considered or it was found that the electric current is due to the flow of positive charges, that is protons. So the flow of positive charges, it is called as conventional current. It will flow from higher potential to lower potential. So what do we understand from the flow of charges? If it is flowing from lower potential to higher potential, that is the electrons flowing from lower potential to higher potential, that is known as electric current. Before the discovery of the electrons, they said that is the flow of positive charge is called conventional current, and that will flow from higher potential to lower potential. And what is voltage is known as? Voltage is known as the potential difference between the potentials. Voltage is the difference between the potentials. The next topic we are going to discuss is about electroscope. An electroscope is a scientific instrument used to detect the presence of electric charge on a body. In the year 1600, British physician William Gilbert invented the first electroscope. It is the first electrical instrument. There are two types of electroscope: pith ball electroscope and gold leaf electroscope. What is an electroscope? It is a scientific instrument that is used to detect the presence of electric charge on a body. If you want to know whether there is a presence of electric charge, you can find out from this electroscope. Who invented the first electroscope? The name of the scientist is William Gilbert. So that was the first electrical instrument. So we have two types of electroscope. The first one is pith ball electroscope and the second one is gold leaf electroscope. An electroscope is made out of conducting materials, generally metal. It works on the principle that like charges repel each other. In a simple electroscope, two metal sheets are hung in contact with each other. They are connected to a metal rod that extends upwards and ends in a knob at the end. So the electroscope, it is made out of the conducting materials, especially metals, generally metals. So it works on the principle that the charges repel each other, the like charges repel each other, so that the two metal sheets are hang in contact with each other and they are connected to a metal rod that extends upward, and at the end there is a knob. So what happens when you bring a charged object near the knob? The electrons will either move out or into it. This will result in the charges accumulating on the metal leaves inside the electroscope. So if the negatively charged object is brought near the top of the electroscope, it causes the free electrons in the electroscope move down into the leaves and leaving the top positive. So what is the main thing that is happening in an electroscope? If you bring the charged object near this knob, the electrons will either move out of it or into it. Okay, so it will be collecting the charges on the metal leaves inside the electroscope. So when a negatively charged object is brought near the top knob, it is getting the free electrons. So it causes the free electrons in the electroscope to move down. They are negatively charged and the knob, it is positive. The top is positive and the leaves are negative. Since both the leaves have negative charge, they repel each other and move apart. If a positive object is brought near to the top of the electroscope, the free electrons in the electroscope start to move up towards the knob. So this means the positive is at the bottom and the leaves will spread apart again now. So the top, it will be negatively charged and the leaves, it will be positively charged. The last topic of today's video is gold leaf electroscope. So the gold leaf electroscope was developed in 1787 by a British scientist named Abraham Bennett. Gold and silver are used in electroscope because they are the best conductors of electric current. We know that electroscope, it is made up of metal. Here in this case of gold leaf electroscope, they are using either gold or silver. They can be used in the electroscope because they are the best conductors of electric current. So you can see here we have the gold leaves here and we are attached it into a brass rod and a knob is there. Structure of electroscope. It is made up of a glass jar. A vertical brass rod is inserted into the jar through a cork. The top of the brass rod has a horizontal brass rod or a brass disc. Two gold leaves are suspended from the brass rod inside the jar. So you can see here, this is the structure of gold leaf electroscope. So it is made up of a glass jar and a vertical brass rod is inserted into the jar through a cork. So the top of the brass rod has a horizontal brass rod or a brass disc. So two gold leaves are suspended. They are hanged from the brass rod inside the jar. Let us discuss the working of electroscope. Working of electroscope. When the brass disc of the electroscope is touched by a charged object, the electric charge gets transferred to the gold leaf through the rod. This results in gold leaves moving away from each other. This happens because both the leaves have similar charge. This happens because both the leaves have similar charges. So what is the working of electroscope? So when a charged body, when a charged object is brought near the brass disc, so when the electroscope is touched by that charged object, the electric charges gets transferred to the gold leaf through the brass rod. So the transfer of electric charges makes the gold leaves to move away from each other. So that is because both the leaves have the same charge. Either both the leaves may have positive charge or both the leaves may have negative charge. So the gold leaves will be moving apart from each other. Charging. Transfer of charge from one object to another is called charging. In the case of gold leaves, charge is transferred through the brass rods. Electrical discharge. The gold leaves resume their normal position after some time. This happens because they lose their charge. This process is called electrical discharge. The gold leaves would also be discharged when someone touches the brass rod with their bare hand. In that case, the charge is transferred to the earth through the human body. So what happens after some time? After a pause, they will come to their normal position. So this happens because they will be losing the charge. So that process is called as electrical discharge. And if someone touches the rod with their hands, so even that time the gold leaves, they will get discharged. Charging is the transfer of charge from one object to the other object is called as charging. Electrical discharging is they will be losing their electrons. If they lose the charge, that process is called as electrical discharge. Summary of the video. We discussed about flow of charges. We discussed about electroscope. We saw that there are two types of electroscope. One is pith ball electroscope, another one is gold leaf electroscope. And we discussed in detail about gold leaf electroscope. And this is to be continued. If you like the video, please do share, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.